Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus for Sony PlayStation 2 again. In the last video, we got the last two treasure keys in Ms. Ruby's hideout, and between videos, I also made preparations for Ms. Ruby's boss battle. That involves getting the gold charm, and also getting the 4 extra lives that I could in Sir Raleigh Frog's hideout, because I could. Anyway, we also opened up a shortcut. If I can find it, I can use it. It's right here. This will make it a lot easier to get to that platform over there. Once we get up to that platform, we'll be able to throw the treasure keys into the locks. And by doing that, you also get rid of the enemies that were here. Now you just need to leap onto the platform.
Sly tried jumping on the lid of that cauldron to build up steam pressure. I'm sure it'll work to launch you up into Ms. Ruby's skull temple.
And then to the lid. And with this, we're able to get into the Skull Temple.
I could feel that Cooper vibe coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
Yeah, well, you give me the creeps too, lady. Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a very neighborly pastime.
Oh, Sly. I see your mouth moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Sly Cooper.
So we need to jump from one platform to another, and we need to spire jump to the sharp teeth. We do not want to be on the sharp teeth when the ceiling closes down on us, because we will get hit if that happens. And once we get to Ms. Ruby, that's where the fun begins.
Come back here. You can't run away forever.
Quite true. Quite true. Why don't I have my servant Chumley escort you over here?
All right. What's the catch?
Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get set.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough.
And from here, it's a QTE fest. Pay attention to the buttons that Ms. Ruby tells you to press, and keep mashing the buttons to ensure you press them. And now we've hit Miss Ruby once, and now it continues as soon as we press X. Or not. And this is where it slows down. Now it's time to hit Ms. Ruby again. And now for the third part of this.
You certainly got some rhythm, Raccoon. But it won't help you none if you're fixing to go after the Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. You go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage. Ms. Ruby's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Slighton Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of '71, earned Ms. Ruby a life sentence behind bars. While the gang and I enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
And that brings us to the third part of the Thievius Raccoonus. So, the Ms. Ruby battle, since I didn't really have much time to explain, it was obviously a QTE fest. You had to pay attention to the button commands that Ms. Ruby threw at you, and you had to tap them when they came at you in order to dodge them, or else you were taking a hit. That's why I came in with the gold charm, so I could give myself at least 3 hits coming in. And it does speed up and slow down at times, and whenever you get to Ms. Ruby, you have to basically double jump up to her and hit her before she can strike you with her tail. And it's in 3 segments, obviously, with each segment ending with you hitting Ms. Ruby, should you make it that far. And not surprisingly, because it was a QTE fest, I really had to concentrate, which means I didn't have to talk a whole lot. I couldn't talk a whole lot. And because of that, I was able to get through that as quickly as possible. This wouldn't be the last time that QTEs would appear in Sly Cooper. There would be others, but none of them would be like what Ms. Ruby's battle was. So now that we are done with World 3, for now,
Travel plans to China have all been worked out.
we can go to Chapter 4. But we can also see what Murray is doing. Apparently he has the paddle ball.
Okay, I'll stop soon.
And if I could get Bentley to speak again,
Travel plans to China have all been worked out.
we will be on our way.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, The Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
And here we are at the beginning of Chapter 4, A Perilous Ascent. And we need to look around and take out guys who leap at us with sticks and other things in order to find all of the clue bottles that will be here. Which means we also get to smash a lot of stuff in the meantime. And if you're paying attention, you'll find 7 clue bottles right there at the beginning already. The guys with the sticks are bad enough. They just cartwheel towards you and then just strike at you. But the guys with the catapults, if you're far away, they will try to launch enemies and snowballs at you. Anyway, dialogue time.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
The rocket came from that giant statue, and you can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
And don't forget to get the clue bottle that is to your right before you swing on by. Might as well smash things for extra lives because why not? Yeah, the catapult enemies are the toughest ones to deal with. But they do cower if you get right up to them, which is kind of funny. Okay, I got the dive technique highlighted. I haven't used any of the special triangle button techniques for a while. And here is where things get a little dicey. You want to watch out, watch the ceiling so that way you don't get hit by any icicles. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. I'm trying to figure out where they are. You'll be able to see where they form just by looking up. And I got hit just like that because I was not paying attention. And now we got 2 of these catapult enemies. You can strike the snowball enemies that come at you with the staff. I did that earlier. But why would you want to when you can just easily avoid them? Especially when you're going to have to do that for the Master Thief sprints anyway. Also, I don't think I did this the first time around, but you can actually strike these fireworks for extra coins. And get yourself a miniature fireworks show. Which is pretty nice, all things considered. But we do want to strike this one to get this door opened. And once we go up with the trampoline, that's when the fun's going to begin. Want to watch out for this guy. Smack him from behind. And then we can notice that the vault is right there, but we will have to find another way to get there. You want to watch out for the searchlights here. Because if you get spotted, you will get hit. And you can't avoid it. Thankfully, I managed to get that hit back that I lost not too long ago. Yeah, you're forced to take this slow. You cannot use the jump shortcut at this part at all if you want to get through this efficiently. And by striking these fireworks, you'll be able to get rid of all the enemies that were here. And by striking these fireworks, You'll open a bridge, and you'll open the hatch up here so you can get the vault. We might as well go ahead and go through the hatch in order to make it easier to get back here, because once we go through here, we open the door, and the door stays open as long as we're in the level. And after taking care of another enemy with a stick and opening another safe, we can walk up to this door for a cutscene.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's treasure keys. There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
We're going to have to smash all of these enemies from behind. There's a clue bottle right there, by the way. You don't want to miss it. And yeah, you want to have 14 clue bottles by the time you come here to where the key is. And you want to sneak up on all of these guys in order to take care of them. This wall right here will have a good amount of the clue bottles that you were looking for. Be sure to search it, as well as around the trees and close to where you started to find the ones that you don't have up to that point. And, who is where? You are over here, and you're going to be over there. And that is the last of the guards. All that's really left to do now is to get the last of the clue bottles. Here's hoping I didn't miss any. Though it is pretty easy to miss any if you don't know what you're doing. Beginning to wonder if there's any in there. I'm going to check in here first before I do anything else. Okay, they're not here, so they got to be in the maze. Well, that's simple enough. All we really have to do is just look around. Maybe I just didn't find them because I didn't go all the way up. That's probably what happened. And let's go ahead and grab the treasure key. That way I can just get that out of the way. And then we can go looking for virtually everything else. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. That would be awful if I missed anything. Because I didn't miss anything the first time. And I might as well go ahead and throw the treasure key over there. I wonder, did I get everything here one more time? Because I'm not seeing anything over here. I can't believe I missed 2 clue bottles. I made sure that I had everything dealt with on the way here. I can't do the... I can't do the shortcut with the windowsills in the way. I can't do it with the awnings in the way. That is really weird. They're right here. Well, it's not like we weren't going back here anyway.
Circle to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578.
So we should have had 16 before going into the maze, not 14. Also, we are so close to 573, and yet so far, again.
This just gets better and better. I'd always heard that one of your southern ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
And now, we can move while invisible. Once you beat Ms. Ruby, you can use the circle button to turn invisible. Of course, when you get the ability initially, you can't move. You can only stay in one spot. But with the vault ability from this level, you can move around, albeit slowly. And you can't attack. This invisibility power would be one of the few abilities that would come back in the sequels, and it would be known as Shadow Power in Sly 2 and Sly 3. So, at least we have this, and it will definitely come into play in one of the later levels. For now, though, let us go ahead and go inside the stronghold. And once we do that, we'll figure out what we need to do from there. We need to... I was trying not to run into him. Now I'm just being super careless. Let's try this again. Man, he really took his time getting away from me. He took his time facing away from me, and that just completely threw me off. Also, we need to use this hook to get over here.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound. I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue. But unfortunately, it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
And we will have to go through more levels in the Panda King's hideout. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we go through 2 more levels in Chapter 4. Hopefully with a gold charm and more than enough lives to get through the game. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!